Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. Um, so right now it's 4:02 on the dot. I had posted yesterday that, which today is Wednesday, I believe it's the 28th, if I'm not mistaken. So I posted on the 27th that I was going to be doing an introduction of myself, just to give you guys some insight on my journey up until today. And because I know that it's always good for in our community for us to share, our journeys and our journey, and the things that we've been through as we, grow, as we heal, as we learn and understand ourselves more. So, yeah, it's early. I wanted to do this when it was quiet, when there's not a lot of energies going on around, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, so I hope that you called in your appropriate protection. I want to say that even though I'm not specifically just, this is not about a reading for the collective. This is more so me sharing my journey. And we need to do this, because it helps us, we helping each other, get through our journey, because it's not, it don't look good all the time. You know, when you speak of being on a spiritual journey, people take it as if, you know, sometimes people take it in all different kind of ways because there's so many different religions and so many different spiritual beliefs that's out there. And so it looked different for everybody. Everybody's journey looks different. So I started my journey 3 years ago. Well, it was 2021. Yeah, 2021. And I had gotten a surgery done. And so it had been a while since I had been out and just was able to, you know, be free in the world, of the world. And I don't know, I kind of like was on some, like, I'm gonna have fun. I got out there, I'm drinking, I'm, just doing all kind of stuff that wasn't healthy for me, or my children. And so I had went through a moment of like a breakdown because it didn't feel good, because that's not who I truly was. And it just didn't coincide with my inner self, which brought about a lot of change within me. Um, it brought a lot of change, and I start looking at things differently based on how it made me feel. Why did it make me feel like that? Why does it hurt inside, and it's triggering me in ways that, like this, if I'm having fun and it's something that I want, up here, my mind wanted it. My mind wanted to have fun and be out there hanging out, drinking, doing all kind of things, indulging in all kind of unhealthy things. And so I I had to step back. But the thing is, you see, when you have a calling on your life, you can run your whole life until you leave. But you will never escape spirit call. You would never be able to escape those nudges, those synchronicities, that eerie feeling inside like something ain't right. This ain't right. It's uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable feeling. Let me get comfortable, y'all. very uncomfortable feeling. Think about being uncomfortable while having to be a parent. You're trying to uphold this image like you have it all together, and at the same time parent children and be positive and keep them in productive things, and support them also, during their hard times. And while you're doing all of this, you're being watched by these children. So while you think you're hiding things and you think that they don't see things, they're paying attention the whole time. They see you breaking down. They see you, spiraling out of control. They see you in deep thought, like you're not even there at times. And that's what I experienced. I experienced that. And so while I was going through that, I chose not to, and I had to answer the call because I just couldn't ignore it anymore. I couldn't ignore my intuition saying, you are so much more. You have so much more to give to this world. You have a story to tell. You're way more than what you know. And even then, I didn't know what the hell was being said to me, but I heard it in here. And it seemed like I was so far from what I was hearing because nobody around me never told me this. Nobody that I had in my life that told me that they loved me, encouraged me like that voice from within. So I would listen, and I would sit and think like, I know I ain't crazy. Am I tripping? Like, so I started talking back. I started talking back. Who are you? Some may say it sounds crazy. Some may even say, that was you thinking inside and whatever. Proof is in the pudding. I'm sitting here before you today, a totally different person than I was in 2021. So I asked, who are you? And I started digging because I wanted to know who this voice within that's encouraging me and telling me how special and how I am loved and how I am loved and how I deserve peace and how I deserve to be happy. That voice had me intrigued, interested, because I knew that that is what someone that loved you, that truly had a love for you to succeed, someone that would never leave you in life, in the physical, but always be there. But it was within. So I took a chance and I dived in. Now I'm a Taurus, I'm a bull. Okay? So, you know, I ram things, you know what I'm saying? And so I dived in and I literally went on a quest to find out who I am. If I can just have something connected to my mind to show you my mind's eye and what I was shown of myself, of who I am, who I was. I was shown things that changed my perspective on family dynamics that I grew up in. For me to be blameless. For me to understand why I went through the things that I went through. Why I had to go through the things I went through. Better helping me understand why I was where I was and how to get out of that situation. I chose to go within. There was nowhere else to go. Everybody had already gave me all of their opinions and their thoughts, and I knew what everybody was going to say, how they was going to say it, what it was going to help, what it wasn't going to help, how they truly felt about me. There was nobody else to go to. And it wasn't like I exhausted all of, because I'm not the type of kind of person, I haven't been the type of kind of person that burned bridges with anyone. I haven't burned any bridges. I was able to take a brief description of my life from teenage to up until 2021. Like, damn, I'm not who they said I was or what they've been putting out there, because I had started to believe that shit. I started believing that something was wrong with me. She's crazy. She don't know how to read. She don't know how to do. These are all the things, and mind you, when I be reading these books to y'all, a lot of these books are in, and I know I don't have to explain anything, but I want to share with you guys, because sometimes you'll catch me fumbling over the words are in cursive, and I don't understand the damn letters. I don't know if it's a D-R-H. So I'm like, what the hell? Or B-R-R-H. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there was no motivation. There was no, support that I had from the very people who said that they loved me. But I was given, boundaries were being crossed. I was being abused. You know, I was being belittled by the very people who said that we were close friends in front of other people I didn't know. And I look like this. I'm strong. I'm a fighter. I'm going to defend myself. But at times, if I love you, I'm not going to sit there and argue with you and fight with you amongst a group. I'm not doing that with somebody I love. I'm not going to disrespect you amongst people. I'm not doing that. Even if you do it, I'm not displaying. I'm just not doing it. I can't do it. I can't find it in my heart to do it. I'll leave the situation. I'll holler at you later. I'm gonna pull you to the side. I'm gonna holler at you, because that's just how I move. You know what I'm saying? And that's what sets me apart from everybody. I had to start seeing why these things were happening to me. These paranoia things were happening having these visions, receiving these downloads, seeing these scripts like it was in a movie. Like I literally was seeing things like it was like a movie script. Like my life was just flashing before my eyes. And it wasn't my timeline. It was timelines of people who've mistreated me. I needed to, Spirit needed me to see who they were, why they were who they were, which helped me not hold on to the pain that they caused, the damage that they caused, which helped me heal. I'm not going to say faster because it took time. I had to be patient with myself. But I was blameless, and I don't hold anything against them because I know that they went through something that created who they were. And so, as I dug deep, well, the one and only script that I had seen was my mother's. And it went back up until she was about 12 years old, I would say. She was about 12 years old. And I just seen everything she went through. I literally was in the shower. I was in the shower and I fell back. And I remember my head going back and forth. I'm not off of no drugs. I wasn't drinking. I was at home with the kids. But I had started that journey of asking Spirit. Because I'm speaking back to this inside voice that I hear speaking to me. Because I want to know, who are you? Who are you? It was too loud it was too loud to dismiss or ignore. When I seen that, I went back in the shower and I fell. And I remember going back, and I remember my face going back and forth. And literally, you guys, I really do believe that it's the same thing that you see before you die, because it was like a script that I seen. Anybody that's been in a situation where they were close to death, please comment down below and tell me if your life flashed before your eyes and what did it look like to you. Literally was a script is what I seen. It was like them old scripts that they used to use for the movie theater. It was kind of like a timeline like that. It was a timeline like that. So, or a script or whatever you will call it. And so I seen that. When I tell you, when I stepped out that shower, it was a whole different I was a different soul. It was like, boom, I seen some shit and it ain't going back. I can't take it back. You can't unsee it. It ain't no unseeing it. I seen it. I know damn well I ain't crazy. I don't give a damn what they've been saying. I know I ain't crazy. I know what I seen. That was the beginning. And although I said, who am I? Spirit had to put certain things before Spirit actually showed me who I am. It was things that was built around me before I was able to get into that space of knowing who I am. Woo. So I went in that room and I sat down, and it was just a whole nother. It was like we go through different stages of awakenings in our life. That woke me the fuck up. I said, you know what? This shit is more than what they've been telling us. Is this what people go through and they tell them that they're crazy and give them medication? And then they believe it because their minds aren't strong enough to say, no, I know what I seen. And now, fuck it, I'll just keep it to myself and continue to work with source within. What do? Because you can be so gone and indoctrinated to where you actually believe that a doctor is saying, look, you need to go take some psychoanalysis. We need to put some things, some shockwaves on your brain so that we can get, you know what I'm saying? Like all kind of shit. Which, and now they, because you chose to go back to the world. You chose to. They ain't helped you this far. You know what I'm saying? I called my mom, and although we don't have the best relationship, I really, really love my mother. Like, I really do. Despite, I don't need to even get into all the things that I've been through with her, but it's been a lot. And I still have a strong love, respect, and compassion for her based on what I've seen and because it's my mother. You know, it's my physical mother. I spoke to her and I told her that I love her and that I understood, you know, why she was the way she was, and things that I said to her, she was just quiet. She didn't say anything. She was just listening. I didn't tell her my experience that I had just had. But in that experience, if you can just imagine me having compassion for her, compassion and a love that a mother would have for a child. It was like the roles was reversed because I wanted her to feel love. I wanted her to know what love was. You know? So that's when things took a turn and I chose to walk by faith and not by sight. I chose to stick with spirit. I chose to learn more. I got, you know, things just came to me. Things would come to me, whether if it was people who spoke about, you know, spirit, taught about things in this world. Everything that I needed was accessible to me. They were accessible to me. It came to me. Truth. I knew discernment. I had these gifts and I was able to use them. I knew the truth between a lie. I understood things on a deeper level. I listened. You know, and but still in that I made mistakes, you see. The mistakes sharpened my tools. The mistakes equipped me and helped me become stronger. Because through the journey, you don't not make mistakes. It's not logical. You know, things about myself and those wounds that I had from a childhood of being abused and, you know, being, you know, neglected and feeling neglected and, you know, all of those things. Like, I had to heal through those things. And so I learned about, you know, going in hermit mode. I learned about pulling back from people and learning how to, you know, come within myself, go within myself and, you know, seek from within, you know. I I had to find peace within myself, because it didn't just go away. It don't just go away, because you have the world around you, and you don't just cut people off. Some people do. Some people can. Me, I love my family. You know, I love the people that's in my life. So it was more challenging for me to do so. When we get together, we drink, we have fun, we kick it, we do all of these things. And so that was very much still a part of, you know, the roles that I played in these people's lives, although they didn't know what was going on in my life and my personal life, and how I was having a breakthrough, you know, in a whole nother realm. So I'm looking from two different lenses. I'm seeing things from so many different perspectives now, and still trying to stay in this, because I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable or give them discomfort, because I'm moving in a different direction. So I felt like I can do both and all, you know, and still be of that world, still indulge or engulf in those conversations, continue to be treated, you know, cruelly, disrespected, over talked, overlooked, boundaries, you know, crossed, all of those things. Still had to go through the motions. I still had to do the work. It wasn't no magic wand where spirit came in and said, poof, everything is. No. I had to take it minute by minute, moment by moment, second by second, with speaking to my inner self, to the source within, to my ancestors, to my ascended masters. And even back then in 2021, I didn't even know nothing about my ascended masters. I didn't. But as time went on, I learned, and I mean, it's such a heavy, and I feel it all around me right now, me talking. It's such a heavy, like, warmth of love and peace and honor for how far I came in the past 3 years. After leaving these toxic relationships, um, these and not leaving completely, but after, you know, hanging with them and going back to my life, and, you know, now I'm going to meditate, and I'm going to fast, and I need to detox, and because I didn't, you know, spend time and went out and, you know, maybe overindulged and whatever. And it's like, damn, it was like I'll take one step back and take two. I'll take 2 steps forward and 5 back, 6 steps forward and 7 back. And I was like, man, what the hell am I doing? Like, you know, like, what is going on? It just didn't feel good. Now that started being uncomfortable. So I'm like, damn, you really can't have one foot in the door and one foot out. You gotta know what you want in life. You know what I'm saying? Now, how can a businessman be a successful businessman, but you're not a successful businessman? Like, sometimes you got it and sometimes you don't. Like, what the hell? It happens though. But how can you keep it long term? Forever? I mean, how long have we been in a situation where our ancestors, and I'm talking about from past lives, have been indoctrinated? How long have we been going through these cycles of pain and hurt, betrayal, not knowing who we are? How long have we been going through this shit? Consistent. It's been consistent, consecutive, millions of years. Of not knowing who we truly are. So why can't we have that same consecutive moving forward, a million of years moving forward of knowing who we are. Who am I? You more than this, than your flesh. You more than your name. Why wouldn't you want to know that? I had to ask myself that every day. Like, I'm literally looking in the mirror, opening my eyes up like, is somebody up in there? I'm having wild visions, wild dreams where I'm seeing things, and I'm not going to get into that because it's sacred for me and it's so special for me. And it's really wild what I've seen, and I know what I've seen is real. I know what I've seen is true. You know, it's dimensions, you guys. It's past this. We are so much more. We travel. We astral project. We are not just in this life. We are simultaneously living in different dimensions. Y'all, it's true. So I'm going to speed up because I don't want this to be long. I'm already on 30 minutes. It's 4:34 on the clock. You could be seeing 434. Look it up. Synchronicities, baby. Thank you for coming to Ask These Tribes to Wealth. I'll do another one of these videos so that I can introduce myself more to you and share more of my journey and my, just my life story with you guys. And I hope that it helped. You know, I had some times when things had got really bad on my journey where I thought I was like, I felt like I was fucking going crazy, y'all. Like I just was like, what the fuck? How do I know this? Like, how do I know about the human anatomy? You know, how do I know about, y'all, I know so much shit. And I learned so much shit. Like, people have been stealing from me all my life. Information. All kind of things. I've been through a lot of shit. Even in the other realms where, if you want to say rape, the RIP word, all kind of shit. I hope they don't stop my video for saying that. Anyway, all kind of things. I learned to protect myself, I would say 2 years ago, in situations like that in the spiritual realm. I've learned how to protect my family in the spiritual realm, where they are. So my spiritual family in the spiritual realm. So it's not all a good look. It's not all good. It's not just a good walk. Oh, what they put out there, what they share with you in the churches, and oh, if you praise God and you protect it, and no, you have to know how to have discernment to protect yourself also. Source lies within you, and you have to know how to communicate with your guides and build a relationship with your guides and build a relationship first within yourself, because that's where everything come in at. You are the portal. Before I do my channeling, when I do my use my cards, I always say thank you for allowing me to be a vessel. I say that because I'm a vessel. My physical is, at least. And I'm an old soul. My ancestors worked through me, so I get a lot of downloads. A lot. At different times, certain hours of the day. I love between 3 and 5 o'clock in the morning. I love these times because things are settling. I feel like it's a protection over us where we're cloaked and no one can enter into our auric field. So no evil eyes, no negative energy. It's just peace and love. For now. That shit goes to, it goes up after that. It's up. It's not going to be easy. But don't stop. Allow me to be of some assistance. Allow me to be a walking testament that although it do get hard, the power lies within you. And you are only as strong as you choose to be, as you know to be, as you accept. As you only gonna go as deep as you choose to. You know? You have to want to go deep. You have to want to go deeper and deeper and deeper and find out the generational curses on your family and lift them and heal them and all of that. I did it. I'm doing it. I ain't finished yet. I'm not finished. I've just begun. It's 3 years in. It's people that's 20 years on me, 40 years on me. I'm learning from them. We can all learn from each other. It don't matter how old you are, where you come from, what color you are, what you look like. None of that matter. If we can come together collectively and help one another move forward as one, you know, nobody has to be in charge. We all have our gifts and what we can help and what we could put forth towards moving to a better world, a better place, a more healthier space, a more healthier world, a more healthier life. Where we can have fun without the BS, without the toxicity, without the hurt and the pain, but in pure love in the most brightest light. Look, y'all. So, I am going to do another video for you guys. And I'm at 37 minutes. So, it's almost an hour. Or it's a half an hour. I'm going to share a little bit more with you guys. And yeah, it's not going to get to 40. And I wanted to, I said I wasn't going to shuffle no cards, but you know, I love you guys. So I'm going to do these ones right here. Just give you guys a little bit. And see if, Spirit always got something that's going to come through, I promise you. I got magic, y'all. So, I'll be happy. I ain't showing off, though. I'm just being me. But at the bottom of the deck, we got new life. Look at it. It's 04. New life. I'm going to read that one for y'all. We're going to keep that. Let's see what other card come out. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do another video because we only made it to 2021. Shit, we're going to go 2022. And it's big gaps in that, but it's only so much I can share on here because I don't want the video to be too long. I love you guys. I send love, peace, strength, healing your way. I am a healer, so if anybody needs to talk or you need someone to speak to on your journey, on your path, on your spiritual quest, whatever it is, you can always email me. You can always email me, and I do respond rather quickly, okay? Because I know how it is when you need someone to talk to. Just a little guidance or someone to listen. Some people don't like to listen. They want to recommend medication and you should see a psychiatrist or a therapist, and nothing is wrong with that. But that's not the only, source. That's not the only options. You have other options. So many other options. There's so many there's so many doctors that don't prescribe medication for healing to help you get things together in your anatomy, in your body, your DNA, because we are all having DNA upgrades right now. So that's something I want to explain too. So right now we are all having a DNA upgrade. It is very good to get out in the sun, okay? If there's a lot of downloads coming through, downloads have nothing to do with the human anatomy, with the that's crazy because I was just saying this. I kept saying it, and I believe because I'm getting excited, I can't explain it. Protection. So I could be talking to someone who needs, or needs to speak protection over your family, over yourself, because we are in spiritual warfare right now. So I do write prayers, so you can email me and you can ask for a specific prayer for you, and it can be however many you need, but I try to do a one overall for whatever it is. Sometimes they do have to be broken down. Um, they are effective. I'm not just trying to get you for your money or anything. I don't even really ask for money, but from the prayers, you would send a donation in. And so, yeah, I am doing free readings, but if I feel it in my heart to do so, my ancestors don't fuck with everybody. Know that? So I'm gonna read this one first. Okay, this is the Ankh. It's ANK. New life. It says the arrival. I want you guys to see this. The arrival of new beginnings are the budging start. Wait. The arrival of new beginnings or the budging start of something beautiful and long lasting. Drawing this card can indicate a need or desire to start over with a sense of childlike wonder. What you are beginning will have a strong impact and far reach. Drawing this card can indicate a positive relationship in our experience. Symbol. So this symbol is the Ankh. Ankh is an ancient Egyptian symbol representing eternal life. Okay. So the other card that came out is going to be protection. This symbol is the protection. And you can also meditate over this symbol, over the Ankh. So the protection symbol is, it says, you are protected. You are safe in all matters of the body, mind, and spirit. Your highest guidance has you covered on all fronts. Do not delay in moving forward. If inquiring about a relationship, situation, or how to proceed, please take this as a sign that you are taken care of. In harm to none will be had. Meditate on this symbol when you feel like you need to strengthen your energy. The symbol is the helm of Awa. So it's AWE, Awa. This is a Norse Viking rune, often used when petitioning the gods for protection in battle. I said earlier we was in spiritual warfare, right? Okay. And this shit, I'm telling you guys, like, it's so serious, like, it's so high right now. Keep your protection up for your children, for your businesses, for your families, for your homes. When you step out that door, open up that portal to your ancestors. Only the ancestors that work in the highest of the whitest lights with the most love in their hearts, because you have ancestors in your bloodline that's not so good, and you don't want them motherfuckers coming through. I promise you, you don't want them coming through. Okay, so I'm gonna do some African Goddess Rising and messages from the African Goddess and the what is it from the ancestors. I love ancestors. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them so much. So I got this on my, I probably can't even read it to you guys, but I got a Psalms 23. You guys should look Psalms 23. And another good one is Psalms 91. Okay? Now, I'm not, the Bible girl. I'll tell the rest of that story later or something about that. But, it's nothing bad. But, the Psalms be cool. Like, I like some of the Psalms because, like, Psalm 91 is a good one. So look that one up. That's a good protection prayer for your family too. So I hope that that was some, can help you. I have faith that it will help. We're going to quit saying hope. You don't hope nothing. That's what Dr. Stevie said. I like that. He said, hope ain't got nobody nowhere. You gotta have faith. You gotta know. Shit. For real. Gotta learn from the wise ones. Gain wisdom, knowledge, self, of love. Let's see. Mask came out. Y'all see it? So mask. Jubilee. Juby. Let's see what that say. 18. I could be talking to someone that's 18 years old. Your birthday can be on July 18th. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know why that wanted to come out. I'm just going to pull it out. Soul forgiveness. That soul wanted to come out. So we got soul forgiveness that came out. So this one is from the Ancestry. They both from Ancestors Day. Look, y'all ancestors is coming through. Okay. So we got 18. And if you go to the beginning of my videos, y'all, and see, like, when I first started, I was actually doing videos like this. I wasn't even really doing the tarot cards. So I am going to do more videos like this, and even maybe where we can come on and where we can all talk collectively and share our, stories and share our spiritual journeys and just share our, not just spiritual journeys, but the good and the bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to just talk about the good because that's fake. You know what I'm saying? So I be going through some shit where I be finna whoop a bitch ass. Like, hold on. But I be calm though. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go this way. I'm not going by my business witness. I'm gonna go this way because I know you trying me. Oh, I got water dropping. Okay, so mask. It says her name is Juby. Shadow of Mask. She's from the Caribbean. Her temple is shadows. I'm hella loud. Her element is air. I could be talking to some Aquarius. Is it Aquarius, Gemini? I think Libra. I could be talking to. Okay, so Jubies are the scary shadowy, otherworldly spirits and monsters of the Caribbean. Okay, so her guidance. Where is the lie? Get quiet to get clear. Put your hand on your heart. Now, are you confused or are you afraid? Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Remember the story I just told y'all about a little bit about myself and how I was like reflecting on spirit. I'm telling y'all seen me. The card fell out. This all ties in together. When I do these readings, y'all, I'm telling you, it be such the energy and how things tie in. Like, it just be freak style, but everything ties in. Everything always come together. So let's keep going. Show your true face. Show your true face. Wearing a mask blocks your vulnerability and blessings. If you are wearing a mask, dare to reveal yourself. You are lying to others and to yourself. Wearing a mask is exhausting. Be you. If someone else is wearing a mask with you, you deserve clarity. Your relationship and connection is built on lies. Their mask is a projection of your own. The declaration that you can say to yourself that can help you through a situation or situations like this of taking the mask off and being your true authentic self is, I am willing to remove the mask. I'm willing to remove the mask. And once you remove the mask, then you remove the masks off everyone else. And simultaneously, usually they disappear. And I'm telling you from experience. the relationships end. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it don't have to be on nothing negative or bad. It's just, that's just what it is. Because now you are pulling back the layers. It's like an onion. You're pulling them back because you want to know who you are. Who am I still ask myself that. Every day I'm learning something new about who I am. And we're going to do this together. We're going to move together. Because everybody deserves to know who they are. So that you can have the choice of moving forward in your birthright. I come from royalty. Okay? I'm past queen status. I'm past princess status. I don't wear those titles. There's no title for who I am. So, soul forgiveness came out. Goddess of soul forgiveness, Bantu. She's from Bantu. Her temple is lovers. That's me, y'all. Element is bush. I love trees. For the Nagombi Bantu goddess, Mabukum was the first woman. Her father, Umkongo, and cranky supreme god put Mambukum and her loud children in a basket and dismissed them to earth. Okay, her guidance. Who do you need to forgive? Let it go and reclaim yourself. Forgiveness is a gift of freedom for you, from you. I could be talking to some people that, you know, this maybe it's been, that needs to forgive so that you can move forward. So I hope that this can help, you know, along your path. So her embodiment is, see how she sit there with her kids? Soul forgiveness. You can't rush forgiveness. You have to feel it to heal it. Feel the pain, hurt, grief, wrath, and despair. And I had to go through all of those things. Like literally, I'm in the room. I had to put a pillow in my mouth because I was screaming so loud from the pain of when my father was taken from me. But this was in 2021 that I went through this. That was the grief and the pain. I had held on to it for so long. It happened when I was 9. And I had been holding on to it. It was strong. Oh. Let me keep going. Take time with your heart. Forgiveness is a higher vibration, frequency than the pain you must allow yourself to feel. Unforgiveness colors your world with lack, mistrust, and resentment. You start to see everything through victim-colored glasses. But forgiveness does not have to include reconciliation. Start with self-forgiveness. Say out loud, I forgive myself with love. I forgive myself with love. I forgive myself with love. And her goddess declaration is, I forgive myself with love. I forgive and free others. I forgive and free others. I forgive and free others. Okay, you guys. We've been on here long enough. I love you guys, and I love what I do. And I love the fact that I'm able to sit here and share with you and take my mask and be able to take the mask off, you know, and share things with you guys and be open and just some dialogue, you know, that it's okay to be pain. I wear it as a badge. It's okay that marriage didn't work. I wear it as a badge. It's okay that, you know, I was abused as a child. I wear it as a badge. Like, you know, now, today, and I forgive. Like, you know, I love myself more for forgiving and letting go and not holding on and not keeping myself in that place. I love the fact that the strength that I have, the strength that I have inside of me is what ignites me and shows me that I am that rising phoenix. You know, I am more than what they said I was. I am not who they said I, you know, am. They never knew who I was, you know. And so now today I have a better understanding and perspectives on who I am. I am many things, many great things, you know. I came to this earth to be of great service, not only to others, but for myself, for my children, for the people who truly love me. So I love you guys and thank you for coming to Ashley's Tribe to Wealth. And okay, y'all, I think I'll be looking good at 5 o'clock in the morning. What time is it? Oh, it's 4:59. Just turned 4:59. So look up 459, y'all. Synchronicities is all around us. Listen to the birds. Look at the bees that get close to you. They're only getting close because our DNA has upgraded. Okay, peace and love and light I send out to you all. Thank you for listening to my story.